Ahoy hoy and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
And today we're going to be reviewing
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist episode 11, Lead Horse to Stable, but you can't make it drink. So this had a lot of obviously that you can't make it drink isn't the thing, it's just me being whatever. So
Yes.
I thought there was a little flashback at the start of him coming out the cave, which is very dramatic. Obviously, flips him over and is kind of the symbol and the burn. I was expecting to see the dragon. It's like all the cool stuff they could have put in, they didn't really put in.
Mhm.
I mean, the fight with the dragon, even if they did it kind of like, in the shadows and stuff, so you really only see the outline of the dragon, stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool, right?
It's like we've got 2 episodes left after this, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're not actually going to see Kung Lun. This is the most we're going to see of it.
Yeah, I think we barely saw like a tiny bit when they were like at the gate and stuff like that.
They're literally at the gate to Kung Lun. We're not actually going to see it.
Yeah, you just kind of see it on the mountainside. It don't look so amazing, but so yeah, obviously you had that little flashback, and you've got him kind of.
I don't really get the flashback. I mean, what was the point of it? Why here?
I don't know.
Exactly. You should have just done that 5, 10 episodes, 6, 7, 8 episodes ago.
That's kind of how the pilot should have been. That should have been the first shot from the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And gone from there. I mean, the fact they didn't put the dragon in and stuff like that. I mean, but there were reports as well, apparently, that like the guy trained Finn Jones, the guy who plays Iron Fist. He trained for like 3 weeks overall, and he only learnt the choreography for the fight. It was only like told about the kind of, look, this is what you're going to do in this scene 15 minutes before he actually shot the scene. So I mean, from all reports, it was kind of like, it's like, what the hell are they doing there?
I'll tell you what, it's choreography lessons I don't really care about. It's acting lessons they should focus on.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the way that's kind of come out kind of gives me, it's like, what, they didn't bother with this show then? They were just like, look, do this. From all intents, from what that kind of report is that they've kind of they're like, they didn't really care if it was rubbish or not. They just wanted to get it out the way. It's like they gave no kind of dedication to it. So yeah, I mean, this episode was pretty much a nothing episode. They were kind of, I think they were kind of building Davos a lot. They focused on him because obviously like every 5 minutes, no matter who he popped up to, like, because obviously he was with Claire and then he was with Harold and that lot, and then like literally the first question they ask is, oh, have you got the Iron Fist too? And he's like, nah. So obviously I think they were trying to build him up because he mentions it as well.
No. Which is just stupid, because how many times has Danny mentioned that he's the only Iron Fist? Several times. And I get, I don't think building Davos is a bad idea. It's just episode 11.
Yeah.
Why now?
But they're probably building it up in the last couple of episodes, and he'll be the main villain for the second season. Obviously, he's going to turn because he said it himself in the car. He was saying how like kind of he thought the Iron Fist was his birthright because he's a son of Lee Kung and stuff like that. And then this outsider comes in and then takes the power, and it's like he kind of got over that. The fact that kind of he's the Iron Fist and they took it away from him, but the fact that he ran off straight after as well.
You see, the thing that I want to give the show some credit and think they're doing it on purpose, but I don't think they are. I think I should be on Danny Rand's side and think, oh, keep an eye on this guy, Danny, because he's coming for you. But instead, I'm agreeing with him.
Yeah,
he's right. I mean, Iron Fist has banged on so many times and ran his idiot dialogue down our throats about how he is the Iron Fist and the protector of Kung Lun and he'll destroy the hand. Except he doesn't give a damn about Kung Lun because he walked out on it.
Yeah.
And he walked out on the company he apparently came back for. I don't get the character.
It's like
I don't understand it.
He tried to explain himself as like...
Oh, no. Don't. All this time, I've been sat here waiting. When's he going to explain why he come back? When's he going to explain why he came back? And this is it.
Yeah.
He saw a fucking bird in the sky. Was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's why I'll leave.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
because he was kind of, he didn't feel right being there, and then the Iron Fist was put upon him, and then he thought, oh, okay, I'll becoming the Iron Fist to kind of give me like focus and stability and kind of give me a purpose. And then he got the Iron Fist, and then he still felt exactly how he felt before he got it. And then like he realised the way he was like up on a mountain one time, and he realised because the bird was flying about that the way to Kunlun was open. So he thought, so he thought, whatever, I'm just gonna leave. It's like, why? If
my
he
God.
felt that way, why didn't he just let Davos take the Iron Fist?
I know.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he be like, look, Davos, I want you to have the Iron Fist? Because obviously, because literally all he does is hang about at the gates and wait for something to happen that don't happen. Because he was with like Davos, and he was like, oh, did you see anything? And it's like, nah. And it's like, oh, okay. Same thing as yesterday then. So literally, yeah, you get this power, but you're just bombing around the gate all day, every day, waiting for something to happen. It's like, damn that. It's like, keep your power. I mean, that's whack. You know what I mean?
Also, but
I'd be like, if
what?
you want it, have it.
But what throws that into kind of a disarray, though? I would agree it'd be a bit of a boring life, but he's banged on all season long about the sacred Iron Fist and now Kung Lun and how he's the chosen one, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So obviously, apparently, he seems to be into it, but then he doesn't really want to do it. There is no purpose to this character.
Exactly.
We've talked about a bit before about how the other ones in the series have their deal, have their thing, their reason for fighting. Murdoch's dad was killed, and he wants to be a hero. And Jessica Jones was violated, and she wants to stop that from happening. And Luke Cage's thing is that he's a reluctant hero, right? And this dude, there's no purpose to him whatsoever.
I really think that from kind of the reports, I really think they just literally didn't bother. I don't know what the showrunners were thinking, whether it's different showrunners to the other ones, but I literally think they just didn't bother. I mean, the fact that he only trained for 3 weeks, and then like they told him, look, there's going to be this massive fight scene, you know what I mean, you've never done before, we're just throwing this on you, learn it in 15 minutes. It's like, no wonder the fight scenes were whack. It's like, who the hell? It's like, them showrunners, get them out, man, because that's crazy. How can you do a TV show like that? How can you kind of, all the other 3 shows have been great, and then be like, right, this is a 4th one, we're not gonna bother. It's like, and it comes off as well. You can tell with the writing's whack, the storyline's whack. They've just took it, they've mullered it. The fight, I mean, it's a kung fu show, and the fights are whack. And it's just like, whoever the producers and showrunners are, they literally haven't bothered. And obviously that comes off. So I mean, really, it's their fault.
The very least, even if you make a pretty piss poor show, the very least you have to do with the Defenders coming up is make a character, a hero you want to see. I don't want to see this guy again. He's so bland in his damn I'm angry all the time thing.
I mean, if we get back to the kind of recap of the episode, obviously he's fallen out with, I mean, this ties into it, don't think I'm like knocking you off, but I mean,
no, we should do the episode, let's do it.
Yeah, so like he ends up going to Claire, getting patched up. He ends up falling out with Colleen, obviously, blah blah blah, with you with the hand. So she has to face that consequences. She ends up being captured by the hand, and I think she's going to get her blood drained for some reason, because they have her down in the cellar and they're about to like.
I don't know if I'm wrong. Maybe correct me on this. Isn't that kind of something like what was going on in Daredevil season 2? Wasn't there something to do with blood draining or some crap like that?
Yeah, so they were going to do that. She ends up escaping, and then so obviously he made such a big hoo-ha about, allow it, you're with the hand. So then, yeah, So then they just go from place to place. Oh, we're going to lure Bakura. They make such a big deal. Oh, we're going to freeze the accounts and lure Bakura out, and then there's going to be a big fight. No big fight. There's still no sign of the Iron Fist. I think it gave me the impression they're saving the money for the last 2 episodes. So they thought we'll have one episode where there's no fighting. Well, barely any fighting, there's no special effects, nothing. We're just gonna it was like literally a nothing episode. They're like, right, we're preparing for like the last 2 episodes. That's what this episode was. And then Danny made such a big hoo-ha about clean, and then at the end he ends up running into her house.
Yeah, of course.
She was like, use the Iron Fist and destroy me. I'm your enemy. And she's swinging the pole about like a crazy woman in the rain. I was just like,
and
that was so funny.
The Colleen thing, right? It's like they just flipped to damn sort of the lazy writing again.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's lazy or just piss poor, either one, but
lazy.
It's like
I think they literally haven't bothered.
They flipped the switch for the hand. It's like, I mean, I could get why they might be faking it with Danny, who is the Iron Fist, but she's meant to be in the group, part of the team, right?
Yeah.
Part of the hand. They're calling her sensei and bowing down to her every word a couple of weeks back. Now suddenly they're all super evil.
Don't disrespect your sensei.
I'll buy a sensei one more time. When in the hospital, when the bloody doctor called her sensei, I'm like, oh nah.
Sensei Wang.
Oh. They had one fight scene, I think, right? It was with her fighting her students to hand. They had that one girl.
Yeah. You broke my nose. It's like, she broke your nose, your eyes would be streaming, yet she's fighting 2 seconds later. I really think it was all very lazy, but yeah. And then she's kind of crying in the rain, and then she picks up the pole and she's like, you're the Iron Fist, I'm the hand, you're the sworn enemy, use your power and destroy me. And then she ends up crying in his arms, and Davos is just standing there like, oh my days. But yeah, I think there was more character development with him than there was for most of the other characters in like one episode, because it was like he came out and said it. It's like, yeah, I get angry sometimes because I thought the Iron Fist was supposed to be mine, and then like you end up having it, and then you end up leaving, so you can see why he's a bit annoyed, you know what I mean? Because
in one episode they've shoehorned more development for him than anyone, including Iron Fist himself, in the 10 that have come before it.
Yeah. I think he's a damn decent character, so yeah. I'll
tell you who might be the best character in the show.
Who?
Claire, who is a character from another show, because she keeps pointing out everything that's kind of stupid. She pointed out how stupid Danny's fan was a few episodes back. She pointed out on this episode how he's throwing a damn temper tantrum. It's like she's literally popped in from 2 better shows to point out how stupid this one is.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that like the producers ain't taking their own advice, the writers ain't taking their own advice. It's like, why are you making her say these things? And it's just like a self-reflection of yourself. It's like, why haven't you done better? I mean, the reason why his plan sucks is because you're lousy writers. It's like, I would have them showrunners into the office so quick, and I'll be like, you're out, mate. You're out.
So I can do that in this one, in this episode. Yeah, she pointed out how bad his temper was, right? And they kind of addressed that at Davos. It was even worse in the episode, like I guess 2 episodes ago, where she points out he has no plan for what's her face, Madame Gao, and he just gets angry, and it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, dude, it's like, you've written presumably the same writer as writing both of these characters for the episode. Can you not realise how stupid you're making your lead character seem?
Exactly. I mean, I figure, to completely like brown bag this whole series and not bother with it, it's like, I don't get, how could Marvel let it happen? I don't see how they can make it happen. They're doing so well, they've done well with all the other shows, and then they just think, oh, we're not going to bother with this one. I was like, that's crazy. You what? Season 2, this season was kind of okay. Just kind of whatever, but season 2 will be a million times better, because they'll actually give it the proper care and attention it should have had this season. Why they kind of allowed it off this season, I don't know. That's crazy to me. They just literally effed it up.
So I'll come back to the villain thing. And by the way, if you think this is turning into a bashing session of the show, maybe it is, because I'm sorry, 11 episodes in, I'm calling it. It's bad. It's bad. And with the villain thing came back, as in what I was saying before, of who's the lead villain? Is it now this new hand guy? Because you still got the what's his face, the dad running around doing his thing with the sister who's become a pointless character.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of her now?
Yeah.
Ward's off in a mental institute. He ain't even hanging around.
We ain't even seen him for 2 episodes.
Presumably, Madame Gal's still locked away somewhere.
Yep.
And now they're building up Davos as a villain. It's like, who is he going to fight at the end?
Exactly. I think that it's just going to mess about with the hand. I mean, let's talk numbers. Because, I mean, we could get into this all day long, but we'll save that for the kind of end of season review or whatever. This episode, it was pretty much nothing episode. I like the Davos bits. 5.
Yeah, I'll go a bit stronger, 5.5, but, you know.
Dropped off again. Hopefully, I mean, running in two episodes left. I think, is it? Yeah, literally 2 episodes left. So
it got a bit better after, I think, episodes 6 and 7. I think then Colby and that bit around that point it got a bit better, but yeah, it's just dropped right off again.
So last 2 episodes, hopefully these 2 are gonna smash it. But we'll see what happens. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
And this has been the Superhero Hub. See you in the next episode. And respect your sensei.
Ugh.